I am back with the GL updates. This is gonna be a weekly meeting, 5 o'clock Bangkok time. Can see there's already a couple of people. Hi, hello. Yes, I'm back. Hi, Bunny. Hello, hello. How you guys doing? How was 2025? We had so many GLs last year, and I feel like 2026 is gonna be even better. Hi, hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Yes, I am back. And this is gonna be definitely a weekly meeting. Now the time might change because on Saturdays usually me and Fabio we do a lot of reactions and we do edits and stuff. So that depends on how much we have to do. But this is definitely gonna be something that we do every Saturday because I'm not working on Saturdays anymore. I left my part time, so I am free for the GL updates. Hi, hello. So, should we start? Yes. Should we start with a little recap from the 2025 GLs, the most popular, and then we can have a look at what we are expecting from each company, which trailer we have, and yes, and then we can discuss. I miss you guys as well, and then we can discuss together what you guys prefer. So, 2025, we had so many good GLs. I'm gonna start by saying that many of them, for me, raised the standards higher for everyone. For everyone, in general, in the GL world, but I would say for the BL world as well. And I feel like I have to say it that although this is not my favorite GL, however, I think Claire Bell is definitely the best in terms of quality, and we finally had a very satisfactory final episode. I think it was beautifully written. All of the characters had their ending, proper ending, without any stupid redemption arc. And yes, I think in general Claire Bell raised the standards, and is not just me, obviously. Everyone thinks the same because in what was that website, my drama list, it's rated very high. I think it's the top one, 8.9 if I'm not mistaken. So if you still haven't watched it, please go and check Claire out. It's amazing. Then we have lots of good productions. We had P Fuse directing Love Design, amazing quality, top tier actresses. We had the same writers for Us the Series with Emmy Bonney. We had Waster, which portrayed a very healthy relationship. And we had so many GLs like Harmony Secret, Roller Coaster, Poisonous Love, Dangerous Queen. What else am I missing? Player. We had Channel 3 failing. I'm sorry, Channel 3 fans, but I think they failed in terms of, giving us content because they gave us just 2 GLs, which were not very good. I will say, but they were not very good. I'm obviously talking about Only You and My Safe Zone. Although I do rate My Safe Zone a little bit higher because of better chemistry and better acting, the plot and the writing of the characters was awful. So apart from this, we had other GLs. I think now we had Runaway. We had our first horror GL. We had Mutaluv. Please check it out because it's a very short GL, and it's very funny. I loved it. Although I do hate GMMTV, well, because they are treating the girls different than the boys. If you watch the show, you know what I mean. But I love the series. It was very very funny. What else did you watch in 2025? Oh my god. I don't know, because me and Fabio, we watched Petrichor in 2025, but it was part of the 2024 list. And am I missing? Does Motolev classify by GL? Well, I mean, I personally think so, because Jan and Jinjing are basically kind of an official couple right now. So I do classify it as a GL. Also, the ending, I mean, it's quite clear, I think. But anyways, regardless, I think everyone should watch it, because it's a snack before Enemies with Benefits. It's a very nice introduction to the actresses if you still haven't watched any show of them. And by the way, I do suggest you to watch Hide and Seek. They play sisters there, but it's a very good show. Yes, so we had the best Geo. Oh, you are the moon in my heart. Yes, actually, Laura, yes. Oh my god, yes. Only positive note was literally the opening. Cool. Oh my god, sis, yes, Hide and Seek, exactly. Has anyone watched it? Yes. It's not a GL, it's a straight show, but it's more focused on the sister dynamics rather than the romances. I did find the romances a bit meh, to be honest. But the sisters dynamic was very, very good. And if you have time, since we don't have many GLs around now, you should check it out, because all of the four leads, they are very good actresses and they have very good on-screen chemistry. Cool. And so after that, we had obviously the downfall of Idol Factory is close. Oh, we had Summer Somehow as well. Sorry, it's just that I dropped the show, unfortunately. But yes, we had that as well, which is one of our favorites. So worth to mention. And we probably had other GLs than now that I forgot. So we had a very very good year. However, 2026, we have so many projects coming up. We have starting from Channel 3, which I'm not sure if me and Fabio are gonna be tuning in, but anyways, we have the third project for Lingorm, which, if I don't remember wrong, it's gonna be a story about two girls who are married, and they are basically kind of leading into the divorcing because of one of the two moms, which is a very very, I don't know, mess storyline, to be honest. I think we should, after Claire Bell, after everything we watch in 2025, I think this is a bit old, and Channel 3 is old. Anyways, we have this one for Lingorm. We don't have the second project for Lena Mew yet, which is a bit concerning, because they are the best leads so far that they have. We have we have Play Park. We have Play Park that it's starting on February, I think 20th of February. So let's see. I don't think we're gonna be tuning in because it's Channel 3. I really want to give every single couple a chance, but Channel 3 is ruining everything at the moment, so I'm not too sure I'm gonna be tuning in. They have Play Park, and they have another couple. They have a fourth couple, and I don't remember which series they have, but I guess it's gonna air after Play Park. Now, this is Channel 3. So Channel 3 has 3 or maybe 4 GLs this year, and they are not looking like they are stepping out of the comfort zone. So this is not looking good. Then we have, well, Idol Factory. I'm not gonna say Idol Factory anymore because, you know, Frimbecki left, so I'm not too sure Cranium is gonna still up and under Idol Factory. But we have Cranium, which we honestly don't know if and when is gonna happen, because anyways, Becky and Friend, they still have the air to finish filming, so I have no idea. But we obviously have the global phenomenon of girl love. The Four Elements finally is with us. 24th of January, we start with the Earth. I really liked the small teaser that they gave us. I guess tomorrow we are gonna have the trailer, maybe. And I'm excited. The couple seems cute. Apple is an established actress already. Mimu, I'm not too sure, but yeah, we are very close. And then we're gonna have Englot, we're gonna have N, we're gonna have Frim Becky as well. So the Four Elements are gonna be a big part of the year, from January till August, if I'm not mistaken. So it's gonna be quite a long journey, and there's not gonna be much of GL growth, I think, because of this. So yes, this is from Idol Factory. Now it's the rights for the Four Elements is all with Northstar, where you can watch the Four Elements. If you still haven't, please check iQIYI, because they did have an offer last year. Me and Fabio, we bought the annual subscription because it was very much convenient. And yes, all of the Four Elements are gonna be, the uncut version is gonna be there. Now we don't know if it's gonna be on YouTube. That's for sure. This is not gonna be the uncut version. 100% the uncut version is gonna be on iQIYI. This is something standard for iQIYI's shows. However, we might have the cut version on YouTube. That very much depends on Northstar, what they are deciding, and so on. We will see. I guess we will find out tomorrow after the event. So this is another company. Now, Davika promised us another other contents, other GLs maybe. I don't know if they're gonna explore different couples. I don't know if Bledgy, I don't know if I'm pronouncing them correctly, but they're gonna have another project. I'm not too sure it's gonna be out in 2026, because Davika takes her time, rightfully so, to do her GL, which is great because we need quality, not quantity. So, but anyways, she's coming back with more contents. We are happy because an established actress finally stepped in and raised the standard for us. So thank you, Davika. And yes, then we have two big companies that they said they're gonna release 8 GLs each. WeTV promised us 8 GLs, which is great. Now, I might be wrong, but one of these 8 GL is the special of Denied Love, probably. But they promised us 8 GLs. So I really hope that they're gonna be... Oh, don't worry, Sana. Don't worry. Hi, hello. I really hope that they're gonna keep their promise. And if not 8 GLs, at least like 6. Because we need WeTV. Oh my god, I forgot about Queendom. How I could forget about Queendom 2025. So they brought us Queendom, they brought us Love Design, and Denied Love. I didn't like it, but there were 3 big shows in 2025. So I really hope that WeTV is gonna show Channel 3 how it's done. Okay, I'm very excited. I think, I'm not too sure we're gonna see the same couples. We're definitely gonna see Enjoy June, because it's confirmed they're a fixed pair. Now, Cow Jane, obviously, they already said is not gonna be out in 2026, and I think Pam and the other girl, Arthong, I think, are not gonna have a GL. I'm not too sure if they're gonna have another GL. Finger crossed, but one of them is with Davika Mind Media, so I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure they're gonna have another GL. Anyways, so 8 GLs, hopefully new couples, And oh yeah, there's the next project for Shelley Pundao, of course. There's Neko with their new partner. We have the sequel of Roller Coaster, which is great. Loved Neko so much. I cannot wait to see her GL. Hopefully it's gonna be out in 2026. Very, very excited. Thank you for reminding me. And then we, of course, we have GMMTV. Guys, we have GMMTV. I am a GMMTV girl, although I hate GMMTV. But they do released 8 trailers. Now, are we gonna have 8 GLs? I don't think so. We are not gonna have, definitely not gonna have 8 GLs. Now, we still have girls to come out, which is gonna take either Saturday or Sunday slot, like 100%, guys. Now it's pretty much confirmed that OnlyFriends is gonna take Sunday slot. Maybe they're gonna release the trailer tomorrow. And girls, I think they're gonna start either end of January or beginning of February with the Saturday slot. I think they're gonna do like the 2 big shows together, like one after the other. It makes sense for them. So Saturday or Sunday, we are happy with either one of them. And be prepared, because we are gonna do the live of the 4 Elements and Girl Rules together during the weekend. We still don't know which day is gonna be, but we're gonna do the live together, so please stay tuned. Then after Girl Rules, which is part of the 2025 lineup, as you might know, we have 8 GLs. We have 8 GLs. Now, first GL that's gonna come out, it's 90%, I would say, Triple J's, Enemies with Benefits, which I'm very excited because it's my favorite from the lineup. And then, as far as we know from Bonnie's interview, she said that they're gonna start filming Moonshadow around March. But take this as a grain of salt, because everything can always change. Even Namtan was so sure they would start Girl Rules filming early May, and then it was late September, October. So take this as a grain of salt. But according to Bonnie, they're gonna start fitting and shooting around March, which is great, because it means it's gonna be out this year. Yes, Genjin Green Supremacy, yes. Now, we have the other GLs. We have Ditto from Milk Love. We have Love Echoes, June Munich. We have Bake Love Feelings, which is the sequel basically of Enemies with Benefits. With View Meme, we have Oxytocin, 5 new girls, which is great. We're very excited. We have well, of course, Her, which we are not going to be tuning in for reasons that you're going to see on our exposed episode. But anyways, a GL. And what am I missing? Oh, Wish Upon a Star. Oh my god. I am so excited for this one because I love Pan so much. So yes, we are going to have probably, if we are lucky, we're going to have 5 or 6 during this year. That very much depends on when they are starting to film everything. Now, we got very lucky with Enemies with Benefits, but I'm not too sure about the rest. Although Moonshadow, even if it's postponed, I think the director, she only has Scarlet Heart to finish. So once Scarlet Heart is finished, which is gonna be very soon, she's gonna start with Moonshadow, because she only has Moonshadow with GMMTV. So we'll see. Did I see the trailer of AI per Human GL series? No, I don't think I'm gonna even tune in for the trailer. No, please. No, I don't think I will, to be honest. I don't want AI. I want real actors. I don't know what it is about. Actually, I'm gonna check out the trailer and gonna get back at you. Because I don't know what it is. Yes, I also don't like Ditto. I think Ditto, I'm not too sure, because they said Ditto's novel is very good, but the trailer wasn't very much impactful for me. It's not really, I don't know. We'll see. But you know, pilot trailer and actual trailer are very much different. So we will see. Company name Me Mind. Okay, I am gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the trailer, but I don't think it's something that it's for me, because I definitely I want a human interaction, even if it's an actress portraying AI. I don't care. It's the concept itself that I don't agree with, so I don't think I'm gonna be tuning in. GMMTV is the company I ate more, but I have to admit they do good series. Well, they do have budgets. They do have budgets. So obviously they have so many artists, they have so many BLs, so many GLs. They have the money, they have mascots, they have events. That's the strength of GMMTV. So although they do rely more on quantity than quality, and that's a shame, because I actually appreciate more what Davika is doing. Like, she's working with a high budget on a singular GL, which is something that everyone should do. GMMTV is just, okay, these are your trailers. The one that you like the most are gonna have the biggest budget. Basically, this is how it works when they are releasing the lineup. Now, for Enemies with Benefits, I don't know the budget. I think it's okay. But for the rest of the GLs, they're gonna say, okay, this is the top GL. You're gonna have the budget. This is the bottom GL. You're not gonna have enough budget. So this is unfortunate, and it's based on ratings and on views of us watching just the pilot trailer, and then the actual series might be very much different. So we don't know. It was one from a company name. Okay, looking forward for Enemies with Benefits, Moon Shadow, Love Echoes. Exactly. Is an actual actress playing a robot or something? Thank you, Twin. But I don't think I've been tuning in anyways. Let me watch the trailer, but the concept is not for me. Why won't you guys be watching her? I don't wanna spend this live talking about her, honestly. So we are gonna see Exposed when Fabio is gonna head it Exposed. You guys gonna see, but to keep it short, is the promotion that I don't agree with. Promotion is clearly transphobic, and I cannot do this. I have trans friends. I am with the community, and yeah, it makes me uncomfortable. So maybe the actual series is different, but the promotion is wrong. So I'm not gonna be tuning in. And Fabio for different reasons. Channel 3 have budget too, but they don't use it. Idol Factory buy a Buffalo instead of paying the artists. I think GMMTV is improving a little bit. No, if you compare the channels, yes, of course GMMTV is the one that do best. However, you need to keep in mind that Idol Factory, it was a small company to begin with, and Channel 3 is just greedy. Channel 3 is just fucking greedy, and I hate them so much, because they do have basically the second most popular GL pair ever, which is Lingorm, and they're wasting their potential. Even their own fans, like serious fans, they were like very disappointed, rightfully so, with Only You. So they wasted Lena Muse chemistry with that shitty plot, and now I don't know what they are doing, to be honest. Why are they giving Lingorm something that you could have given them in 2022? This is 2026. We need action, we need quality, we need something else, something, a step ahead, or actually 2 steps ahead. So I don't know. I'm very disappointed. I don't know what's wrong with Channel 3. They have the talent, but just fumble every time. Exactly. I agree. And Channel 3 couple chemistry is good, but the pilots are not giving. Yep. Small company or not, they have Finbecky are like massive Jeppo. They would have easily made Idol Factory very, very big if they were treated rightly. Absolutely. But what I think is that they were being greedy as well. They were trying to sell their BLs so hard that they spent so much money in their BLs, and they didn't pay Finbecky. And of course, Finbecky left, rightfully so. So I don't think they had GMMTV is definitely the richest. Okay, let's be clear. GMMTV, they do so many events. They have mascots. They have everything. So they are selling so many things. Like they are doing fan meetings for the first episode. They are doing the fan meeting for the last episode. They're doing the after party. Guys, they're doing so much money. They're sending their BL couples around in Europe, in US. So of course they have more money than Idol Factory and than Channel 3 for sure. They are the richest, but it's because they have so many couples, which it's BLs and GLs, and so obviously they earn more money. Yeah, Lena Mew has such good potential. Lingorm, not too sure. I think Lingorm as well, they have so much potential, but they completely waste it, honestly. Can I say why Lingor can kiss good and what the fans don't say anything, like in my favorite couple, which is from Becky, don't do their job, I will be mad. Why? Oh, why? Because, well, this is something that we should actually discuss in a separate live. I feel like many fans are too obsessed with the couple that they are not seeing the bigger picture. Okay, for instance, we should have critical thinking when we watch a series. Okay, we shouldn't be biased, meaning, for instance, now we are going to 2025. Okay, let's say they release Cranium on September. If it's shit, I'm gonna say it. I don't care. I don't care if it's Becky. I don't care if it's P-Fuse. I don't care if it's a story that a genre that I love so much. I don't care. If it's shit, it's shit. But most of the people, they just care about the actresses and not about the show itself. That's the real problem. Okay, I think because many people live in the fantasy, and it's fine. Shipping with care, it's fine. It can be fun. Honestly, it is fun. But if it goes beyond, like you base your entire life on them being together, then that's when, you know, reality and fantasy they collide. And at that point they really don't care about the plot. They really care just about two of them being on screen. And I feel like with Lingorm there's so many people. Okay, there's so many people compared to with Becky. Becky, they are the most popular pair. However, if there's something wrong, they do say it aloud. It's different. I don't know. It's a we should talk about it in a different live. Maybe we will in the future. Sorry, my laptop goes without thinking. Okay. Exactly. People had trouble separating the art and the artist, especially Lingam fans. Gosh, maybe it's the size. I don't know what it is about specifically them. You need to look at statistics and stuff. Can we talk about Orm terrible acting in Only You, and the fans would say she was the best actress, like Claire Bell. Yeah, I do agree with you that Orm and Ling Ling as well, they weren't the best actresses in Only You. And I do perfectly, honestly, I think that was because of the script that basically led them to being lazy. Because we watched The Secret of Us, and it's not a perfect show. It had a lot of cuts, so many scenes that were there. The editing was but what they did have, like, Ling Ling was very, very good with certain scenes. Like, I was almost uncomfortable to watch her being that toxic jealous. And Earn as well, they were very good. So I don't think it's an actress problem. I think it's when you basically, you know, are the biggest famous, okay, they're giving you a lazy script with a lazy budget, then probably that you don't have any other choice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Also, the director is very much important. The director can get you out of the comfort zone, and the director failed in every single point in this case. So I don't blame entirely Orm. Of course, Orm is a big factor of her own acting, but I don't blame entirely her for what the shit project was. You know what I'm saying? So yes, exactly. I'm a die-hard of Namtan film fan, but her is controversial and I agree 100%. Respecting every community is more important than merely supporting your faves with everything they do without thinking of it right or wrong. Exactly. And this is exactly why, although they still remained one of my favorite couples, they're not my favorite couple anymore, because when you take a project, you need when there's a project, you need to take the actresses accountable, and this is not just for Lingam, it's for Namtan Film, it's for Frimbeki, it's for everyone. I think, especially Namtan, she's going to portray a transgender woman. So I think she should have behaved differently. This is not a challenge, okay? This is not a challenge. This is a very sensitive topic, and she should have handled it better. Same with the production, same with GMTV. But I don't care if they're my fave. If they're doing wrong, I'm out. This is why I'm out of this project. I don't care how the show is gonna turn out. I don't care. I'm just gonna skip it. But this is your own choice, okay? You need to think with your brain and not following your fave just blindly just because they are your faves. And I think this is exactly, rightfully so, the problem with many fans, especially Jakwan Rax, so Lingon fans, but in general, I feel like they are spread everywhere. Okay, let's see. So I did the Secret of Us. I didn't like it, but it was better than Only You. So yeah, exactly. You might like it or not like it, but you can recognize that it was a better project, right? Really, for me, The Secret of Us is not the best yet, but it was pretty good. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you. In the Frim Becky aren't good, and the series is not good. I will say I will not defend Frim Becky just because they are my favorite couple. Exactly. If the air is shit, I'm gonna say it. If Pfuse is doing a shit job, I'm gonna say it. Okay. So, for instance, right now, for example, Cow Jane, they are my favorite couple. Like, my ranking is always changing, okay? That very much depends on project. Now, they are my favorite, they're not even a couple. They are my favorite GL pair, but Pfuse and the writers, they fumbled with Love Design in the last 4 episodes. I think they did put so much content about like some side characters that we didn't care. Mind had more screen time than Rin in the last episode. Episode 8, which is crazy, guys. It's crazy. So I don't care. Even Davika, okay. Even Davika, if in the next project she's gonna screw up, I'm gonna tell her, I'm sorry. I don't care if you're Davika. I don't care if you're Pfuse. I don't care if you're Frim Becky. I do not care. Okay, what I do care, actually, what we all should care, is to give a constructive criticism and give, constructive feedback, so that companies and actresses and writers, they can improve, because otherwise we're gonna still be stuck there, and we don't want to be stuck. That's the thing, we don't want to be stuck. We want the standards to be raised, and this is why I'm very happy that Clairbat happened, because although I did not care about the main couple, I didn't, okay guys, I didn't connect with them. It doesn't matter. It was the best GL. It's not my favorite, but it was the best objectively. Quality-wise, it was the best GL of 2025. Period. Because of the care of the details, because the side characters were portraying well, because the acting was phenomenal, because the final episode was phenomenal. Okay, there's so many factors we should take into account, and I really hope the Cranium is gonna raise the standard. They have the potential. Obviously, we still don't know if it's gonna happen. Finger crossed. But really hope the Cranium is gonna raise the bar high. Oh, love that many people love Cow Janes. Like Lena Mew fans even talked and made fun of how bad my safe zone was, but Lingo fans would attack anyone who said bad. We have to realize not all the show will be good, but it's important to know that. So I feel like Lena Mew's fans are more like, because they are new fans, so they probably, I don't know, maybe because it's a smaller fandom, I'm not too sure. But I'm very happy that they criticized the series and they gave the rightful feedback, you know, because they care what Lena Mew is gonna do next. Okay, so if they want a better project, they need to be loud. Because if you say, "Oh yeah, only you, the best show ever," yeah, okay, then take another project, like Only You. It's gonna be as boring and as shit as Only You. That's that's it. One of my friends has always watched a lot of tight, straight shows, and she told me way before the cow is a very big name in the Thai industry, and she's an amazing actress. Even Lisa from Blackpink was a huge fan of her in initial debut days. I see it now, and New Jane was fabulous, but Kao's acting blew me away. Yeah, I knew her because she had a project with GMMTV in 2023. So I knew her name, but I didn't know she was like Davika's famous. But yeah, she is huge, guys. Having Davika and Kao, both Davika and Kao in the GL world, it's a freaking blessing. I'm telling you. I think they are the two most uh old actresses in the industry, and I'm very happy they joined the GL world because they are raising the standards. Davika is raising the standards with the direction, and Kao is raising the standard with the acting. So I'm very much happy about it. Same, I agree. Claire Berg was the best production and acting. Yeah, I mean, we can disagree that it might not be your favorite. Like many people have Poisonous Love as their favorite. Probably Poisonous Love is the main favorite of 2025, which is fine, but it's not the best project. That it's simple as that. And guys, I know that for you the kissing and love scene are important, but it's part of the chemistry, so it has to be good. So I can accept a baby kiss. Yeah, Cranium is gonna be good. Guys, yes, kissing and love scenes are part of the chemistry. Sometimes AGL doesn't need love scenes, so that's it. But kissing, of course, because it's a romance. So we need that part. And if the part is shit, then it's gonna ruin part of the show. I mean, we are watching a GL, right? So if I wanna watch like a comedy show, okay, I don't care about that. But the chemistry is always important, absolutely. But there's so many factors that are important: the writing, the side characters, the plot, the chemistry, the director, the acting. Even the acting is very much important. If the actresses don't have like acting chemistry, because there is not just sexual chemistry, also acting chemistry, then it's not gonna work. So if there's two actresses who are, one is the best. Imagine Kao with a rookie actress, okay? That's not gonna work, okay? Because the level, that's why Love Design took more than 2 years in the making, because they couldn't find Kao a proper partner. Of course, because she is, if not the best, one of the best actresses in Thailand, and one of the best actresses in Thailand cannot work with like a mediocre actress. I'm not saying names or anything, but like she cannot work with, I don't know, Orm from Only You. You know what I'm saying? They're not at the same level. So of course, acting, chemistry, everything is important when they make a GL. Yeah, Faisal, yep. I want all the GL couples to have a project with Davika. Preach, yes. From 2025 lineup, which couples do you have the best and work chemistry top 5? This is a very good question. So chemistry, worst chemistry, definitely Lingam, definitely them. Enjoy June. It's also one of the worst chemistry. I'm sorry, I did not see the chemistry. Acting is okay, but chemistry was one of the worst. I'm not too sure about the rest. These are the two highlights. Then the best chemistry. Uh, I would say, well, LMSY for sure. I mean, LMSY is LMSY. And oh, Emmy Bunny, definitely Emmy Bunny. I keep forgetting that As the series was part of 2025 year, but yeah, definitely Emmy Bunny. Emmy Bunny might have been my favorite last year. Chemistry, because Frim Becky wasn't there, so. um, you mean couple of the series? Yes, couple of the series, of course. So I'm not counting Frim Becky because Frim Becky didn't have a project. Sorry, so I meant the the characters of their own series in 2025. For now, my top 5 is Pluto, Claire Bell, Poisonous Love, Harmony Secret, Love Design. That's very, very interesting. My top 5, I think it's... I had to think it through, but I feel like my final top 5 is favorite, yes, not the best, like favorite. Is The Loyal Pin, Whale Store, Pluto, Love Design, and As the series. This is my top 5. And chemistry in general, of course, Frim Becky. Like, definitely Frim Becky is on top, and then LMSY, it's very close. Then Emmy Bunny, and then I'm not too sure, maybe Jan Jing Jing, and then yeah, Shelly Pundao, I guess as well, yeah. Top 5 As the series, Love Design, My Safe Zone, Poisonous Love. Okay, cool, great rankings. So anyways, guys, before finishing this live, because we need to do lots of reactions today with Fabio, I wanna just to briefly have a look at what we are expecting in the next couple of months. So we have Girls coming next soon, Saturday or Sunday, between January and February. We have Be My Angel, which is gonna come out at the end of January, I think. It's on iQIYI. Please have a look. We have I Wanna Be a Superstar from Lily Bell, Change 2561. Is gonna air on 1D, so the same channel that Claire Bell is on. And I feel like we are gonna have the cut version on YouTube. And we are gonna have Play Park, which is gonna air on February. And what else? And obviously The Earth on January. Cool. Guys, now LMSY, Bunny, Lena Mew, Milk Club, Fame. Great rankings, guys. Guys, I'm gonna go because yes, we have a lot of things to do. But thank you so much for joining this live. This is gonna be something that we do every Saturday, unless obviously I'm on holidays, which I'm gonna tell you in advance. So please tune in next Saturday. I think around 5 o'clock Bangkok time. And anyways, I'm gonna post the live before, so you know what time you can tune in. And yes, have a good week. And I'm happy to be back as well. Thank you so much. Ciao.